Hiya folks, it's Kikoskia here, and welcome back to Let's Play Baldur's Gate Siege of Dragonspear, where we're being a spider more and more often. And when last we left off, we found the third rod, and in an alternate timeline we went and confronted a dwarf that had become a lich, and they absolutely destroyed us because they had time stop. Let's not fight them like that, and hope that putting this in here will do something interesting. So we can now do this through the air, though the air remains still and stagnant in the chamber. The pool atop the pedestal ripples and begins to swirl. You find yourself thinking of the people who have affected you most of late. Of one especially. Kayla Argent. As you think of her, the pool grows calm. An indistinct image appears within it, quickly growing in clarity. You find yourself watching a scene unfold from above, as a god might do. Interesting.
You know my name, you know my cause, but you do not know my story. Mine is a noble family, blessed in every way. The Argents are destined for greatness, or so some think. I thought it myself once. Thinking I could do no wrong, I wronged many, far too many. In time, I came to realize that my actions were not without consequence, that a price was paid, though it was not paid by me. I knew that had to change, but how? How might I redeem myself for my sins? For years I prayed for guidance, and then one day, one glorious day, an answer was bestowed on me by the gods themselves.
Doubt.
Many have been taken from this world before their time, lost in the Dragonspear wars, dragged down into the 9 hells in defiance of the holy order of things. Some believe they are gone, never to return. I know better. With you at my back, I swear to you, what was lost will be restored.
Also, I like the fact that the orc wizard from Icewind Dale makes an appearance. Even some kobolds. Interesting. As you pour the vial's clear liquid into the pool, the murky waters clear somewhat. Okay. Let's go with the hooded man. As you think of him, the pool goes calm. What's he up to?
You came. Good. I wasn't sure you would.
This is bad.
I was curious. I had to learn who would be so arrogant, so foolish, as to summon me in such a fashion. Who are you who thinks himself my equal? My better, even, judging by your message's tone?
Me? I am naught but a servant.
I don't believe you.
If you know who I am, you know that I do not deal with the servants of others. If your master would speak with me, I am happy to do so. Or has he grown so weak, even his words can no longer reach this plane?
Oh, that's even more terrible.
Do not doubt my master's power, or our allies.
You think I doubt the Umbral Accord's power?
If you respected it, you would not do as you did in Baldur's Gate. The child of Bald belongs to my master.
Oh great, someone else fighting over our blood.
I've done nothing to keep the godling from you.
You are trying to influence Bald's spawn, and in doing so, you interfere with my master's business. The Accord will not let this continue.
Perhaps you are right. Perhaps not. You do not speak for the Accord, and I do not bow to the demands of some broken fiend's lickspittle.
A fiend, eh? Well, we only have one vial, so... yeah, nothing
Yes?
else is coming up.
You have but to ask.
Nothing else is coming up. And we can't open this door yet. Because...
You called?
you tried to open it.
Yep.
An opening
How may I be of
mechanism
assistance?
to
I shall
the
attend to it in a
northwest
trice.
of your current location. So somewhere in here. There must be an opening mechanism somewhere in here. But, ooh. Notes on a failed experiment and a failed
What is it this time?
phylactery. Made of gold-colored lumpy metal, the sides of this box are so uneven that its top cannot fully close. Melted down, it may have some value as a container. As a container, it is worthless. Several sheets of parchment are covered in notations written by a steady, methodical hand. Much of the writing is faded beyond legibility, or consists of arcane equations beyond your understanding. A few lines near the bottom of the pile, however, can be deciphered. Though the gold alloy proved more difficult to work than anticipated, I remain convinced that once it is rendered sufficiently malleable, it will be an ideal substance for which to construct a phylactery. The heat of the elemental plane of fire should render the material more pliant. I will use the portal to access that searing inferno shortly. First, I must scry a suitably private location there in which to do my work.
How may I be of assistance?
Okay.
What is it this
So
time?
I could
shall be
melt
as you
a
wish.
phylactery in that as well.
Yes, it shall be as you wish.
Okay, that is a note. Concealed in the chair's left arm is an intricately carved wooden lever. The mechanism it connects to is old but well made, and it likely still functions. You pull the lever in the chair's arm and hear the grinding of ancient gears grinding together. A trace of dust fall from the ceiling. Okay, we have
How may
opened
I
the
be of
door.
assistance?
That door is now open.
You have but to ask.
So we now need to find the phylactery, because I bet if we can get the phylactery and destroy it before the lich gets there and does that ritual with the dwarf, this could be interesting. We're doing things in a slightly different way, a very different way. Is it a better way? Probably not. But we do have a room here,
Yes, yes?
and it's probably full of
What is
peril.
it that you have but to ask?
It's full of stuff. Oh, there's quite a bit of stuff here. Okay, what do we have here? A cavity around the building's entrance has been dug into the dirt and rock piled over it, but there's little hope of escaping the site from here. There is here remains.
Yes?
Our inventory is full. Okay, carry these for me, please, buddy. I need to carry
is it
these
this
remains. They're probably the remains of someone that we want to... Oh, you are overburdened.
I am not a servant to carry
You
so
have
much.
a full inventory.
I have dropped it.
You're not overburdened. Also, you're carrying tons of gems. We want to carry those gems, please. They're quite valuable. Also, arrows and other such stuff. Right, what else is in here?
How may I be of assistance?
What else is in here is a spell. A couple of spells, actually.
Yes?
Can you carry these, please? For now?
I can't carry that too. I dropped it.
Fair enough. Put that in here. What is...
I am not a
oh, yes,
servant to
your
carry so
thing
much.
is...
I have dropped it.
Your inventory is full. Your inventory... Our inventories are very full. Okay, let's start passing over some scrolls so that you can put them... There's an easy way to do this. Give this to you, and then you can put these in here. Like that. There we go. Any other scrolls?
I can't carry that too.
Oh yeah, sorry.
I dropped it.
Back
Wrong
hard.
person. You can carry those. Put them in here. And then we can pass that back. Excellent. I could put these in here too. I can't put that in there though. Right. Staff. And this. We have a robe of electrical resistance. And I believe a quarterstaff +1. Okay.
By demand?
There's not much else here. There's really not a lot
What is
else
it this
here.
time? It shall be as you wish.
Oh, I really feel like we're now going to have to go and deal with that dwarf. This is not what I want to do, but it is what I have to do. A stone pedestal has been erected in the center of this chamber. What appears to be fresh blood fills a circular groove surrounding the pedestal.
What?
So if I use these arrows,
Aye?
Yes?
and I use
have but to
you
ask.
to move forward very quickly, maybe we can do something. If we're hasted, this is a really poor idea. This is a really, really poor idea. But we'll give it a go.
Yes, I will.
Also, there's a trap
Time to
here.
go?
Why don't you disarm that trap for me?
Yep.
Is there another trap? No, I think there's only that. Okay, there's only that trap. This is not a good plan, but
I am yours to command.
if you cast Bless,
And
and you cast Haste,
How may I be of assistance?
and then we move in,
You have but to ask.
Who are you now? How did you come to this place?
now we're gonna say that with this person, this.
Auckland Deep Vein, I am kind to those who do me a kindness.
Give me time to
Generous
consider
to
it.
those who serve my needs.
Take what time you need. It is one of the great things I now have in
Bring the Falling
abundance.
Keeper's amulets to me,
Go ahead.
and I
Wow.
shall bestow upon you an item of great value.
Okay.
What
Let's
seems
see what happens if I
tend to
decide
interrupt.
to just attack you. This is a really terrible idea, but I'm gonna give it a go. So,
Yes?
I'm listening.
if you fire this arrow,
you want
and you
boo?
fire,
Yes.
and you fire this arrow,
I hear.
and you do this.
Uh-huh.
Okay, that hit you.
How may I be of assistance?
Now we do this. Okay, you've now got like every single thing ever. We could potentially kill you if we're really, really fast, I think.
This isn't working.
Yeah, we
have to
could
try
do that if
something
we're
else.
really, really, really fast, I think.
How may I be? I shall attend to it in a trice.
Yes, I will.
Do we have... You have a wand of fire. This is not a good thing to throw out.
Balbol?
But if we're really, really quick,
Yes?
I think we could do this. Do we have a really good arrow? Like an arrow of biting? Maybe an arrow of biting would do the trick.
Aye?
We do that. We do that.
What is it this time?
We hit you here.
Thy called.
We fire magic missiles. We give you... Okay, identify this with a spell, please. We give you... Because you can use this.
Thy demand.
We give you this so that you can fire a magic missile.
You called?
And we use Holy Smite. Yeah, it's...
This isn't working.
That's a
we
lot
have
of...
to try something else.
A lot of power just gets flung about there. I'm
This isn't
giving it a
working.
go.
We have to try what? This isn't working. We have to try something else.
Yeah, that did nothing at all. If we wanted to try and kill this person, we'd have to do it very quickly and very instantly. Yeah, I don't think there's a way for me to
How may I be of assistance?
defeat
It shall
you
be as you wish.
without some absolutely major cheese. We can't deal enough damage to you, so what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to head back to the dwarves and inform them of what's happened, and maybe there's some way that they can undo it? Maybe there is. I could use... Ooh, that's a point. I could use the gold on this and see if that will do something first. That's not a bad idea. Also, we should open this back up. Okay, let's quickly go into here.
What is it this time?
Oh, it's more fire elementals.
Yes?
I don't really want to fight more fire elementals, but the game is not really
Yes?
giving me a lot of choices.
Thy called.
Let's have at the. Okay, they're not that tough.
Your orders?
They're only lesser fire elementals. They're only
I'll
lesser.
recover.
You gone? Yes, you are. Okay.
Yes?
Now, there's nothing we can do with it. We do, I think, have to use the dwarven lich's
What? Right.
phylactery on
How may I
that.
You have but to ask.
But we don't yet have the ability to do that. And we are able to leave because we are not perceived as a threat. This is good. What's not good is we have a lich we need to worry about. Because I'm pretty sure they'll want him gone. But I don't know how to get him gone. Unless they have a way to weaken his power.
Gather your party before venturing forth.
That
You have
is
but to
something
ask.
I hope to find, but I feel like I won't find. Let's go. Bad news, everyone! Your buddy's a lich, it was all a lie. Is there a way to end
is it this
this?
time?
Because I really, really want to end this.
Yes, it shall
So
be as
who's
you
the
wish.
leader of this group? It is, Brother Deepvein. Alright,
How may I You have
bad
but to ask.
news.
You've returned. What did you find? Any sign of Garen Coldheart?
More than a sign, I saw him as he transformed into a lich. Coldhearth, a lich? Oh, you lie! You lying liar, ye! May the gods strike me down if I am. Coldhearth is no friend of yours. He came here to be transformed into a lich. And he's... No, I found his journal. It makes his intentions clear. Let's see this journal, then. Gurren's own words will show what's true. Here, take it. Oh, no. Oh, no, no, no! This cannot be! Coldhearth, you ill-sport bastard! How could you do this to me? You've got to help me. Though he betrayed me and mine, I can't fight Coldhearth. He was my oldest friend. I not see friend slay friend, even under such dark circumstances as these. Stay here. I'll deal with the Coldhearth lich. Aye, whatever it takes to see this false beard dead. Here, take this. You'll need it if you're to battle a lich. We call it the Secret Revealed. Its light blinds and burns all creatures of unlife. It may help you defeat the lich, but use it sparingly. It'll no last long. If you fails, bring it back. If it fails ye, bring it back. I may be able to make it work again once or twice before the secret's power is lost. Now go, find Coldhearth and lay the traitor low before he gets what he seeks. So, weakens liches, leaving them more susceptible to attack.
Yes?
Okay, that is That is a thing that we want.
How may I be of assistance?
What?
We want that. Also, I really want to rest before we engage in this exchange.
I'll recover.
So we are meant to be killing this lich, just not with what we had. I'm curious as to what point we're meant to use that item. Are we meant to use it when they get all their buffs or before?
How is it this
I don't know. We'll find out.
Be as you wish.
Still not able to rest,
How may I
eh?
be of assistance?
Come on, game. I want all my spells back. I like my spells.
Yes? I shall attend to it in a trice.
Rest? 4 times the charm? No! 4th time is not the charm. It seems like Coldhearth really doesn't want to be killed. That makes sense, considering they spent all this time and effort to become a lich. Can we now rest? No! Undead is literally appearing amongst the dwarves. Come on! I want to get all my spells before we engage. There we go, all better. Also, tiny amounts of gold and that, which is always nice. Okay, back we go
What is it this
I
time?
don't
It
know
shall
at
be
what
as you wish.
point we want to make them susceptible to attack. That means probably, yeah, that means that we'll have to use it when they get all their buffs up. That's what we're going to have to do. So we're going to have to do a bit of prep. We're going to have to do some fights, and we're going to have to do some spell casting.
You must gather your party
And
before venturing
have
forth.
that
You have
in
but
our
to
back
ask.
pocket, as it were. I should really give it to someone that's not going to be doing a lot of fighting, and that's you. You should have it.
What is it this time? Yes?
I don't think
You have but to
this
ask.
lich is prepared for what's to come. I don't think we're prepared for what's to come. We only need a little bit of a gap. And we need to do something with the phylactery, like really quickly. Use it in that portal, and then we can destroy it. Because they'll just come back otherwise. They'll just come back. I know it's not that quick.
How may I be
The
of assistance? It
transformations,
shall be as you wish.
the return is not that quick. Okay, you're just gonna hang around here. That's fine. Okay, let's get a bit of buffing going.
Yes, I
You're
will.
not going to care about us doing some buffing. I'm very glad for this.
Yes,
You might as well have that as well.
command.
And this.
I am yours to command.
Also get an aid spell on you. Then this.
What is it this time?
Transform into this.
I
Okay.
shall attend to it in a trice.
So you're then going to... You're going to do this.
Right.
Velbone?
And you're going to... I don't know. There is this. There we go. You can have that. I mean, it'll do something.
I hear.
You're going to go here.
Trouble?
Iska's going to go here. There's a secret door.
By called.
This is still a terrible idea. This is a really terrible idea. So, what we're going to do
What?
is you're going to use your cold shot ability.
Go ahead.
Then you're going to shoot.
Aye.
You're going to stab.
How may I be of assistance?
You're going to stab.
Yes.
You're going to magic missile. You're going to
What do you need?
wand of missiles. And we're going to see what happens.
This isn't
Okay,
working.
you do that.
We have to try something else.
Now you do this. Okay, there we go.
I'm listening.
It weakened you
Yes?
somewhat.
My
And there we
aim is
go.
True.
The ancient key. Patches of flaking rust obscure the intricate designs that once adorned the head of this ancient corroded key. Okay,
How may I be of assistance?
so you're dead for now. We need to open this up. You must find the phylactery. We have knowledge of where the phylactery is.
What is it this time? It
Let's
shall
go.
be as you wish.
In here. This is likely where it is. Is it in here somewhere? Oh dear. So there is a puzzle. There is a puzzle. Oh dear.
You called? You bet.
What is this? The word phylactery is crudely carved upon this. When you pick it up, something rattles within, but there is no obvious way to access the content short of shutting the box. At a glance, the brass amulet appears to be wrapped in chains of the same material. Close to the brooch reveals the chains are molded. Nope. The medallion in the shape of an elven skull, hanging on a golden chain, small green gems. The skull is apparently hollow. You crush the gem. The gems in the eye sockets fall to the floor. This mostly wooden undone box is tied shut with leather string. A small fortune of precious stones is set in a large fortune of gold and silver form the shape of a box. Wrapped around the box is a long cord of supple material. I mean, Though seemingly composed of malleable precious metals, the phylactery resists all attempts to damage it. Destroying it may require powers beyond the material plane. Right. We know where to do this.
Yes, it shall be as you wish.
We do it at the portal. Hi, buddy. We're leaving. You're not going to be dead for long. But I know how to make you dead. Permanently. And it is over here. Because we know that it was made in the plane of fire. So it can be destroyed in the plane of fire. Alright, you're holding on to it, aren't you? Yes, you are.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yep.
And once the phylactery's gone... No. Do it. No. Come on. There! As you cast the gold down the flames, it falls, melts, turns molten. The soul within screams with rage and fear as the fires consume it. Excellent!
Hey!
We also received a king's tear, an emerald, and a few other things, and also a fight with a couple of you. Hi. So that's the end of the lich.
You want boo?
Smarts, not brute strength were needed to kill that lich. Words, not swords. The opposite of what Minsk would say. Okay, you need to not get hit, please.
What?
And I need you and you to shoot this. There we go.
I shall attend
So we're done.
to trust.
Uh-huh.
Excellent. Lich down. We don't really need to heal at the moment. But we will.
How
So
may I
let's
be
make
of
our way
assistance?
back into this room.
I shall attend to it.
You
with
remain dead. Was not a good gamble you made there, Mr. Dwarf. And we'll see what's in the other so-called phylacteries. Also, was there anything on your person? I don't think there was. The one that got the best deal out of this was the lich that turned them into a lich. Absolutely. They're gone, free from the overmind, and hopefully we'll never see them ever again. Yeah, there was
What is it that it
nothing
shall be
else
as
on
you
your
wish?
person.
Yes.
You really should
shall
have
attend
hid
to it with
this in a
trust.
much better location. We might find another one of those vials.
How many? You have but to ask.
So we had this one. With small effort, you dash the box pieces. A small piece of parchment bearing the word SOAL is in your left hand.
Yes.
Great.
You have but to ask.
An amulet. That, I suppose, is something. I like how the game did tell you which one it was. Also, these are
What is
semi-valuable
it
as
this
it
time?
is.
Shall be as you wish.
So we did that one. We did that one. We haven't done this one. Wooden box, easy smashes splinters. A small piece of parchment concealed within drops to the floor and instantly crumbles to dust. Marvelous. Nothing in that one. And an intricate carving of a rose, a long thorny stem. Heavier than it ought to be. You hit the box, it collapses its splinters. A cloud of warm, moist air envelops you momentarily with a sigh. It dissipates into the chamber's murk. Yeah, there is nothing else here. And we've missed another
How may I be of what is it this
bottle. I
time?
feel like there should be another
You
bottle
have
so that
but
we
to
can
ask.
see the third vision. But either way, when we come back, folks, a lich has been felled. And we got a lot of XP for that. We got a lot of XP.
How
Which
may I
I'm
be of
glad for.
assistance?
I'm glad for getting more XP. And when we come back, folks, we'll report on our success and return the gem that was exceptionally useful. Literally only needed to use it once. I'm glad for that. And hopefully there'll be a bit more of a reward
You called?
than just ridding the world of a terrible evil. There's another one on the loose, but I'm sure
I
that'll
swim in
deal
memories
with
of
itself.
places
But
such
I'm
as
sure
this.
someone else will be able to deal with that.
Most unpleasant
Hopefully.
memories.
And I'll catch you next time, folks. And I'll see you then. Later.